Hi, my name is Al, and this is Deacon, and we've been traveling for about a year together in a 97 coach house, Class B, with about 180 square feet in it. Been quite an adjustment, getting used to living in that small a space from a 2,500 square foot house, but it's comfortable. And we hope to show you some things that'll make your journey a little bit easier, as well as some of our adventures and some of the places that we go. Currently, we're in West Texas, outside of Presidio, at a place called Loma Paloma RV Park. Great little park. Not a lot of amenities, but it's nice and cheap and gives you a lot of time to make the trip into Big Bend Ranch State Park and Big Bend National Forest, which is right down the road, about 80 miles to the Welcome Center to the National Forest and about 30 miles till you really get into the State Forest. And it's beautiful here. So enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe, and let us know how to get better, and let us know what you're interested in seeing. So let's get to it. One of the nice things about this campground is it has a golf course. Well, almost a golf course. It's under construction, but it's right across the way and part of the campground itself. And it's an excellent place to take Deacon for a walk. He loves to run off the leash. He's pulling me right now because he knows that he's going to get off the leash and be able to run in a minute here. He loves being able to get away from me. That leash is only about 20 foot long. But here he can go 300-400 yards away, and it doesn't make any difference. And he does his smelling and stuff, and I do my walking, and then he'll just run back to me. So I'm going to keep going here, see what he does. Running, running, running. That's what he likes to do. Come here, Bubby. Yeah, it's not a normal walk. I'm taking pictures of you. He is a stunning boy. As the sun comes up, it strikes me how peaceful it is here and how quiet. It's just absolutely beautiful. There's a farm road that comes through Presidio. It's called FM 172, I think, but it's so quiet that when a car goes down the road, it sounds like a jet flying over. It's just like amazing. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll film it when we get there. Up in here is a dike, and that's like a flood wall to keep the Rio Grande back. That's how close we are. One of the cool things about the golf course is it has sticks around, and there's a lot of place for us to get them at the base of the trees. And the Deacon actually likes to catch them. And the Deacon actually likes to grab them and fetch them. So here we go. But he never brings them back. He just wants me to chase them. Come on, bring it here. Watch. Bring it here, silly. Hey, come on, you want me to throw it? No, he wants me to chase them. Somewhere when he was growing up, they taught him that running away was a game. So, which is really funny because he's got separation anxiety from being a rescue, and he can't, like, stand it, but he'll run away, so you just have to ignore him, keep going. Okay, headed up the access road, up to the top of the berm. That's another thing about this area. It's not as abrupt and hilly as if you go down further south to the Big Bend State Park or the National Park. So yeah, flat area, but these outcrops or ridges that they have, they look different all the time depending on how the light's shining on them. They're absolutely beautiful. Come on, Bubby, this way. So what you're seeing there is Rio Grande. And kind of looks like the movies, to me anyway. And as everybody knows, it's the natural boundary between the United States and Mexico. The reason we're going to be able to walk up to it is right here. The river itself is inside the U.S. border by about 300-400 yards. And even though we look at the river as being the border between the United States and Mexico, in actuality, that river runs back and forth between inside Mexico and inside the United States. So I would imagine that since they set the boundary, that the river has moved where the original boundary was the Rio Grande, but through the 250 years since they set the boundary, with water movement and flooding and stuff like that, that the boundaries changed. The river has changed, I'm sorry, but the boundary stayed the same. Well, that was actually a duck or something. He just disappeared under the water. So here it is, Rio Grande. A lot of water volume for December. Actually kind of surprising. Hey, come on, we gotta go. He's probably eating jackrabbit poop. A lot of jackrabbits here, which are bigger than him, actually. Not weight-wise, but in stature. Ow, that hurt. Come on, Bubby. Where's your stick, buddy? What happened to it? Come on, friend. He's running out of gas, which is a good thing. Because it's going to be a get out of town day. You good boy. Are you my good boy? Come here. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yes, he is. He's off. Very athletic dog. Deacon, what did you do? All you ate was the hamburger. I gave him hamburger this morning, folks, instead of an egg because I didn't want to cook. And the skunk just ate the hamburger and nothing else. That's it. And now he's begging to me. He wants something more to eat. Well, it's December 26th, 2018, day after Christmas. And I'm finishing up a month at the Loma Paloma RV Park outside of Presidio, Texas. Basically, I took 30 days because it was really inexpensive here, and I kind of like the terrain. Plenty of place for Deacon to run and to play, and really been enjoying it here. Been down to Big Bend State Park. Big Bend State Park, yeah. Been down to Big Bend State Park. Beautiful country, absolutely beautiful. The original plan was to go from here to Brownsville, and Brownsville to Padre Island, and then Corpus Christi, and on up the coast to New Orleans. But I've decided I'm going to start to head west and go to the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous out in Quartzsite and go to the RV show and look around a little bit. So today's going to be kind of hectic because I've got to break all the connections, make sure everything's charged, and get on the road. Like I said, I'm going to go up to El Paso, and I'm going to try to get some propane up there, and then I'm going to go up to Las Cruces, New Mexico, and bum around there for a couple days. We're in Las Cruces, New Mexico, having made the move up yesterday from Presidio. Kind of early in the morning. Well, not that early. It's probably going on 8 o'clock, but all the morning routine is done. And the Deke boy, he came back to see me for some reason. I don't know if he needs to walk. He just ate, so he's in good shape. Anyway, coming up from Presidio to Las Cruces through El Paso was just a beautiful drive, beautiful. And to be back in civilization is just wonderful. I mean, to actually be at a Walmart supercenter versus being at a campground for a month that had few amenities, but the town, basically 2 grocery stores, a lumber yard, a couple of hardware stores, a couple of auto parts places, a couple of restaurants. Literally, that's all that was there. So it's nice to be in a place where the nearest fast food place isn't 125, 150 miles away. So I'm happy to be back in civilization, at least for now. The plan is to spend the day here. There's a couple of things in the town that I'd like to see. I've heard a lot about Las Cruces. Never been here, obviously. So that's what the plan is for today. So this is the Walmart Supercenter in Las Cruces. Not a very big lot, and there's no side parking for trucks, so kind of parked in a lot here. You can see I got some neighbors. That one right there is real interesting. That's like a 80, 85 Dodge platform, and I've never heard of that model of RV. It's kind of like a super Class B or a small Class C, and in really good shape. And there's my baby, 97 Dodge S3000 or 300, I don't even know what it is, but it's on a Dodge platform. Got about 230,000 miles on it. I bought it for a song. Don't know if I'd be able to be doing this with the confidence I am if I had more money in it. But nickname is Galactica, because in the new series they run that spaceship until basically it completely breaks it back and is useless, can't go anymore. So that's the plan with this. You can see my boy inside, and he's just waiting. So I'm gonna run into Walmart and get some stuff, because I haven't seen a Walmart in a month, and then come out and try to get organized and figure out what we're doing for the day. Right, Deke? You good boy, that dog. Alrighty. Well, the talking head is back. I mentioned earlier that I had planned on seeing a few places here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, but the weather really isn't cooperating. It's about 53 degrees and sunny, but the problem is we've got a 20 to 30 mile an hour wind. So I'm going to head on up to Tucson. It's about a 4.5 hour drive, and they've got 3 or 4 Best Buys up there where I'm looking to get another camera. So if and when I manage to snag one, I'll come back up and explain what it is and why I got it. And until then, hopefully you don't see the talking head again. Not for a while, anyway.